Hey there, folks. Tonight we're diving into a topic that's about as fun as a prostate exam: censorship. Now, you might think, censorship? That's some old school book burning stuff. But hold on to your monocles, because censorship has gone digital and it's sneakier than a politician at a lobbyist dinner. Get this: over half of the world's population lives under some form of internet censorship. Let that sink in for a minute. That's billions of people being told what they can and can't see online. It's like your nosy Aunt Mildred controlling the TV remote, except it's on a global scale. And it's not just happening in some far-off land you've never heard of. Censorship is happening right here, right now, in countries that like to think of themselves as bastions of free speech. It's like finding out your grandma's been slipping you decaf all these years. This ain't just about cat videos and memes, people. This is about access to information, freedom of expression, and the very foundation of a functioning democracy. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're going on a wild ride through the wonderful world of censorship. All right, let's break down this censorship beast. First up, we've got the classics governments. These guys are like the granddaddies of censorship, with centuries of experience in shutting down dissent. They're like that grumpy old neighbor who calls the cops on your band practice. From blocking websites to imprisoning journalists, governments have a whole arsenal of tools to control the narrative. They'll claim it's for national security, to protect children, or to maintain social harmony. But let's be real, it's mostly about staying in power and silencing anyone who dares to question the status quo. But hey, it's the 21st century and censorship has gone high-tech. Now we've got social media giants flexing their algorithms like they're auditioning for a Terminator reboot. These platforms have become the new public squares where we go to share ideas, debate and argue about which Real Housewives franchise reigns supreme. But here's the catch. These companies have the power to decide what we see and don't see online. They can shadow ban you, tweak their algorithms and make your posts disappear faster than a Kardashian marriage. And while they claim to be impartial arbiters of truth, let's not forget their businesses, beholden to shareholders and advertisers. So whether it's the heavy hand of government or the invisible hand of Silicon Valley, censorship is alive and well in the digital age. And it's time we start paying attention, folks. Now you might be thinking, so what if I'm not planning on starting a revolution or posting nude selfies? Censorship doesn't really affect me. Oh, bless your heart. See, censorship isn't just about what we can't say or see, it's about how it changes the way we think. It's like that friend who only tells you what you want to hear. Eventually, you start to question your own judgment. A study by researchers at Yale University found that even subtle forms of censorship can have a chilling effect on our willingness to express ourselves. It's like that awkward moment when you're about to tell a joke, but then you second guess yourself because you're worried about offending someone. And it gets worse. Censorship can actually warp our perception of reality. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people who were exposed to censored information were more likely to believe the censored viewpoint, even when presented with evidence to the contrary. It's like watching Fox News and thinking, yeah, maybe climate change is a hoax. Censorship messes with our heads, folks. It creates echo chambers, reinforces biases, and makes us afraid to challenge the status quo. It's like living in a world where everyone's walking on eggshells, afraid to say the wrong thing. And that's not a world I want to live in, do you?